Welcome back to Room 734 podcast mini episode series. Today we're going to be talking about the 1996 Centennial Olympics and the transformation of Georgia. In 1990, it was announced that Atlanta finally won something and was chosen as the host of the 1996 Olympic Games. Not since the International Cotton Expositions had Atlanta hosted such a large event. Beating the odds-on favorite Athens, Greece, to host the games, Atlanta began to prepare for this important international event. In order to be ready, the city built new or added to existing sports venues, repaired its sidewalks, built public parks, added more hotel rooms and apartments.
The short-term impacts of the Olympic Games in Atlanta included the removal of the urban decay that downtown Atlanta was experiencing. The creation of Centennial Olympic Park led to the development of the area to include new apartments, hotels, and business structures. Infrastructure developments such as roadway improvements, the addition of sidewalks, and streetlights, to name a few, brought people into the city for the games. The general cleanup of the city benefited the local economy as people desired to visit and enjoy the games and food establishments and hotels. The improvements also created interest in developing new attractions, such as the Georgia Aquarium. International recognition of Atlanta as a progressive city encouraged international economic status. The long-term impacts have benefited Atlanta itself. Due to the games, the number of hotel rooms in the city expanded to over 60,000. The Olympics gave Atlanta international name recognition, with the city showing that it was capable of hosting such a major event and being the home of the busiest airport in the world. Atlanta has become a hub for conventions and sporting events. The city also experienced growth for the first time in many years, as many young urban professionals moved from the suburbs to city limits based on their experiences at the games and the improvements made to the city in preparation. The population of the city increased dramatically from 3.5 million in 1996 to 5.5 million in 2011. According to the New Georgia Encyclopedia, the games have generated at least $5.1 billion for the city and state. Increased population, along with a recent recession, has led to a declining housing market and increased traffic concerns. Positive economic impacts remain in parts of Atlanta. However, some neighborhoods that were neglected during the Olympic preparation period remain blighted.
The 1996 Summer Olympics were held in Atlanta from July 19th to August 4th, 1996, celebrating the 100th anniversary of the modern Olympic Games. More than 10,000 athletes from 197 countries participated, making it one of the largest Olympic Games ever at the time. One interesting fact is that the 1996 Olympics were known as the Centennial Olympics, marking exactly 100 years since the first modern Olympics were held in Athens, Greece. Another unique feature was that the Games were mostly funded by private companies and sponsors instead of government money, something that was unusual for the Olympics.
The Games introduced several new sports, including women's soccer, beach volleyball, softball, and mountain biking, helping expand opportunities for female athletes and modern sports fans. One of the most memorable moments came when boxing legend Muhammad Ali lit the Olympic flame during the opening ceremony. Despite battling Parkinson's disease, his appearance inspired millions of viewers around the world. Another historic achievement helped on the track. American sprinter Michael Johnson won gold medals in both the 200-meter and the 400-meter races and set a world record, becoming one of the stars of the Games. The Olympics also changed the city of Atlanta forever. Areas that were once parking lots were transformed into parks and attractions, including Centennial Olympic Park, which is still a popular destination today. Today, the legacy of the 1996 Olympics can still be seen across Georgia. The event helped put Atlanta on the world stage, improved transportation and sports facilities, and inspired a generation of athletes.